I was judged and discriminated based on my race, being a Black woman. So it started my journey of entrepreneurship. I always wanted to be my own boss. However, I was a social worker. I am a social worker. I got my degree from Boston University in 2004. I was in the workplace for a long time, and I ran into a few situations that I felt like I was judged and discriminated based on my race, being a Black woman. The reason why I became a social worker is to encourage and empower other people, and here I am being discouraged and disempowered. And so I think in the moment, I didn't realize the impact that it had on me. I knew that it affected me, but I didn't realize the impact it had on me until I decided to leave the job. That's when I realized how much of an effect it had on my self-esteem as far as my career, as far as what my goals are. I was very confused. I was very uncertain if I still wanted to be a social worker or not. And so it broke me down in multiple ways. It broke me down, made me more anxious. My purpose is to be of service, and it was not allowing me to be of service. It was holding me up. And I didn't even realize it. I didn't realize it probably until, again, it probably was 4 years after the incident that it was like, wow. My anger impacted me because it didn't allow me to do my best work with people. So when I had clients or certain cases, I think I held back a little bit because of the anxiety and the anger that was lingering from the workplace trauma. My clients' experiences with workplace trauma made me really discover, wow, this is actually what I dealt with. This is it. It's a workplace trauma. I'm not overreacting. I'm not angry. And no, I actually had an experience that affected me. And that's when I got it. And that's when I started to do my own work around releasing it and letting it go so I could be of service and be effective to other women of color who have experienced this. And I always say to people, if you're happy, you don't mistreat people. If you're unhappy, you will mistreat people because it comes from inside. You treat people how you feel. In here. That's the truth. So when you're ill-intended, that means you're not okay in here. And I think for me, a lot of the steps that I took just to make sure that I was okay so that I can be of service to my clients is to do my own work, to go to therapy myself, to work on my own issues around what this experience did to me. I do a meditation ritual every morning, and this is something that I've implemented over the years. And so I have a whole, space in my house that I go to every morning, and I just meditate on, my professional, my family, my personal, and just become very in tune with what my goals are, but also what is meant for me. I'm a true believer what's meant for you is meant for you. I got really motivated, got my independent licenses, and said, okay, I'm going to go into private practice. And that's when I launched Strength Inc. As a private practice, 2015. And I've been of service to men and women of color, women, couples, families. This model that I'm trained in is called Internal Family Systems, and that is like a magical model as far as healing. You really get to see people really go to a deep place and release some of their trauma. I'm Requina Barnes. I'm a licensed independent clinical social worker. I own this company. It's called Strength Inc. I'm a president and founder. It is a private practice therapeutic company that serves men and women of color. And I've been doing this for the past 4 years.